Today is a truly sad day.
We have convicted a former president of the United States of America.
Number one, I'm angry, I'm furious, and number two, I'm heartbroken.
I think this is one of the darkest days in the American Republic.
Complete, utter abomination and disgrace.
It's very disgusting to see people celebrating this.
I wish there was something to laugh about, but there's not.
I think it may be the undoing of our country.
How could this happen? This is America. This is democracy. This isn't the Soviet Union. This isn't some banana republic. How can this happen?
This is a moment that is, not unlike D-Day or September 11th.
This case has never been fair from the beginning.
Again, this is a tough day and a sad day for America.
The Democrats have succeeded in their years-long quest to turn America into a whole country.
Right.
Welcome back to What Was That? I'm Gabe Sanchez. Donald Trump is now a convicted felon, guilty on all 34 counts in his hush money payment trial, and MAGA is having a hard time coming to terms with this reality. Let's check in on them.
He's a felon! Lock that motherfucker up!
Oops, sorry, that was a New Yorker celebrating the verdict.
He's a felon. He's a f***ing felon.
Sorry again, that was a mom reacting to Trump getting convicted.
Fuck Donald Trump!
I promise, this time it will be a Trump supporter.
Go where you belong! Get out! Go where you belong! Get out! Get out! You are so dirty! Stay away from us! Get the out! Get the out! You gonna vote for a traitor?
Hold on, this Trump supporter is literally wearing a black and white clown suit.
You really are clowns.
Only man that ever stood up for me in my fucking life.
Through and through.
Donald Trump.
Obama! Obama! Obama!
Yo, that motherfucker just won the election, I'll tell you that much.
Can we get a wellness check on MAGA right now?
Joe Biden.
Not guilty.
I hope the country doesn't burn down.
Not guilty.
I hope that we can find a way to love each other and to make right this prostitution.
Wait, this guy was just trying to hit someone who was walking by, and now he's saying that they hope that they find a way to love each other?
We're all owned by China. Welcome to your China owns Biden.
So China owns Biden? I thought Trump was the one with bank accounts in China that he didn't want people to know about. Also, I'm gonna safely assume that all of the Trump gear that they are wearing, including that clown suit, was made in China. MAGA seems to always have a difficult time understanding this next part, but if Trump did not want to be convicted of 34 felony counts, then he shouldn't have committed those crimes in the first place.
If you don't want to be found guilty of falsifying business records as a felony, don't sleep with the porn star. Don't lie about it. Don't pay her off. Don't cover up the payoff. Don't cover off the payoff in the middle of a presidential campaign where you're making an illegal contribution, and don't roast the guy up for taxes who used as the front man. If you don't want to be held liable for rape like Donald Trump has, don't grab the woman's genitalia. If you don't want to be held liable for defaming the woman that you raped, don't keep lying about what you did and calling her a nut job. If you don't want to be indicted for overthrowing the Constitution, don't start a self-coup. If you don't want to be indicted for stealing classified documents and obstructing justice, don't take the classified documents. When the government asks for it back, give them back. If the FBI serves you with a search warrant, don't hide the documents, and don't lie about it, and don't have your lawyers lie about it. This isn't that hard. Donald Trump is not the victim here.
The more you around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never around, you'll never find out.
All right, let's check back in with the Trump supporters. Now, before MAGA comes after me for censoring this Trump supporter, just know it's because they're flashing their breasts for Donald Trump.
Oh my God, I want to suck your Daddy Trump!
This Trump supporter flashes their breasts, mouths, "Call me and I love you," and then says, "I want to suck your Daddy Trump." And these people say they're not in a cult? Okay, yeah, right. When people say Republicans and Democrats are the same, I want you to show them this video. And while you're at it, show them this video too. These Trump supporters are attacking this innocent person who's walking by not saying a thing, but holding signs.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
But then again, this is the same group that will grope a cardboard cutout of Trump, so I guess it's not all that unusual. Speaking of Marjorie Taylor Greene, she tweeted, "If I see any account saying we need to replace President Trump with another candidate at the RNC convention, I will unfollow you. You are the problem. Go join the Democrats because we do not want you. We are replacing you with new voters that won't put up with dictator-style banana republic shit." Look, if Republicans want to vote to re-elect President Biden, we welcome you. Also, what voters are replacing them? Pretty sure based on current voter and polling data, MAGA is not as big as Marge thinks it is. But then again, she's never been great at math, or numbers for that matter.
What it did to our children's math and reading levels is horrific. School closures brought them to the lowest levels in years. English 8th graders, math proficiency dropped by 7 points. Reading levels dropped by 2 points. There are 1,524,524 and 481. This is over 1 million, 1.5 million.
In her tweet, Marge also mentions dictator-style banana republic shit. If I'm not mistaken, didn't her co-leader Trump say that he wanted to be a dictator on day one?
You would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one. We love this guy. He says, "You're not going to be a dictator, are you?" I said, no, other than day one.
They know when he comes back, it's game over. Day one dictator. Hey, day one dictator. Hey, how many people here? Now, normally I know you probably wouldn't in America, but considering what they've done to this man, how many people here support day one dictator?
MAGA never really thinks their arguments through before yelling them out into the ether. Like alfalfa male Nick Adams, who tweeted, "I make a lot of deals in New York." No, he doesn't. "I own a lot of assets in New York." Again, no, he doesn't. Not anymore. The Constitution is more important than profits. I will no longer be doing business in New York, and I will be selling all of my assets in New York. That's how strongly I stand with President Trump.
Stop, don't come back.
Feel free to leave and sell your assets. No one is stopping you. Also, feel free to clean up the M&Ms you bought and smash on the ground after your performative outrage. Another MAGA moron who is claiming to never do business in New York again is Grant Cardone. "I will never do business in New York City" as a result of these findings. Thanks for specifying it was as a result of these findings, Grant. But again, no one is stopping you, buddy. Also, Grant is a multi-millionaire, and his wife started that GoFundMe for Trump's legal defense, which has pretty much atrophied in their attempt to raise $355 million. If Trump is a billionaire like he and MAGA claim, then he shouldn't need to beg for money or have others try to fundraise on his behalf. Also, if Trump needs the money, why isn't old Grant giving him millions? Oh right, it's because people like Grant are afraid to use their own money to back a convicted loser like Donald Trump. Which reminds me, I've seen a lot of tweets like this. Holy crap, I have had dozens of calls, over 30 voicemails, hundreds of text messages, and so far 7 calls from Democrats from my Silicon Valley days that say they are voting for Trump. One just donated $50,000.
Sure, Jan.
I'll take things that never happened for $1,000, please. No calls were made, no voicemails were left, and no text messages were sent from hundreds of people about donating thousands of dollars to Donald Trump. And look, if Republicans want to keep donating to Donald Trump, I say, do it. You know what? Take it even further. Go broke for Trump. But remember, MAGA, there is only one person to thank for that disposable income from that strong economy you keep crying about. That's right, President Joe Biden. Well, that's all for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and feel free to follow me at I Am Gabe Sanchez. What Was That is made possible by viewers like you. And if you'd like to support the show and get early access to content, you can contribute to my personal Patreon at patreon.com/IamGabeSanchez. Thank you for your support. So until the next episode, I'm Gabe Sanchez, and this has been What Was That?